Hello everyone, welcome back to Kiss to Colour and Sketch. So I'm going to do my happy weekend whip today. Not done one for a couple of weeks. I've been busy at the weekends. But the biggest whip I've been working on actually the last few nights or so 4 or 5 nights, is this diamond painting. Now this I've had, I want to say over a year, or at least a year I've had this diamond painting. And I did a little section and then I abandoned it because it does get obsessive. It gets really, really addictive, and I find that once I start a diamond painting I can't put it away to colour, and then come the end of the month when it comes to finished pages videos I have nothing to show because I've been diamond painting. But yeah, I just thought I want to get this one done because Colour Me Stress Free very, 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 very kindly has given me some birthday pennies early. Now my birthday is only the 24th of June, but she gave me some pennies early so that I could purchase a diamond painting that I saw on Diamond Art Club, because it had 20% off at the moment and we didn't want to miss out on that sale. So it is an Esquiero one and it is absolutely amazing. It hasn't arrived yet. It will take a couple of weeks to get here to the UK, but I can't wait. I'm super excited, so thank you again, Deborah. I'm like just over the moon. So yeah, I am trying to get this one done. But we're not here to do this today, but I thought I would show you if my charger wire moves out the way at what I've done so far. So we'll move her down. You can hear all the crinkling. So there's a head. There's a head. We've done all that. And very smooth, Kirsty, very smooth transition there. So I've just got this bottom section to do. Sort of, you can see where I've finished there. So I've got from here to the end. It's not that long, it's not that far to go. Super excited. But yeah, that's what I've been working on mainly. So if you don't see as many finished colouring pages this month, that is why. So I'm just going to move this off my desk now and I will work on the colouring page that we're doing today. So let me carefully move that onto my bed behind me because my desk setup is in my bedroom. Where's my camera not focused? There we go. So the whip I'm working on is this one. So you might have seen me do the background on this one. I did the similar sorts of backgrounds in both this page and the Colour in Heaven Gothic Fantasy Special. So that one you might have seen me post up on Instagram, and it was that one. So it was the same background that I did at the same time. But I've finished this one, I've not finished this, so we're going to do this today. This page, oh my word, Kirsty, what are you doing? Flipping the camera. It's because I've got the charger wire in. It's very short wire, so I keep knocking it. I do apologise. So this one has crinkled quite a lot, it has to be said. It needs to be laid under something really, really heavy to flatten this out now. Or perhaps I could iron it. If you can hear singing, that's my little girl having a whale of a time. Singing away. So I was using my polychromos on this one. Oh, my hay fever's shocking. I might have to have a little sneeze. You know when you can feel it coming, it just won't come. So if I randomly just sneeze my head off, you know why. But yeah, I'm a bit stuck for colour choices on this one, to be honest. I think the last time I did one of these mysticartmirrors pages from this book, I did a purpley pink sort of hair, so I didn't really want to do that again on this page. But I'm wondering what will complement the background and also make her look like an ice cream sundae. And I want her to sort of stand out from the ice cream on top. I'm thinking maybe brunette hair, you know, so it looks like chocolate. And then we've got this, which will be like a, what colour would you call an ice cream cone? But you get the idea of what sort of colour they're like. Or maybe you could even do one of them chocolate ice cream cones, you know the ones I mean, don't you? Or should I do blue hair and just go crazy? Or multicoloured hair? No, you know what, we'll just go blue. We'll go blue. Oh gosh, my nose. Maybe it wasn't the best day to pick to come and colour. maybe it wasn't. So I'm going in with Sky Blue 146. But I'm not going to zoom in because it's not a colour along this. It's just my Happy Weekend WIP. So it's my video where I come on and have a chat about what I've been doing in the week. Any news. There's not normally any spectacular sort of news coming from me. Apart from the dilemma I had with my son yesterday, which was quite hilarious. He came running to me and said, Mum, crying a little bit. He said, I've got my tea stuck up my nose. Now we call dinner tea. It says, yeah, I've got my tea stuck up my nose. I said, what do you mean you've got your tea stuck up your nose? What part of your tea have you got stuck up your nose? So I'm trying to think what's on his plate and what could he have possibly stuck up his nose. And it was a piece of sweet corn. It was a piece of sweet corn. It just decided it was a good idea to shove it up his nose. He's 5 in December. Why he decided that would be a good idea, I don't really know, but this must be boys for you because none of my 4 girls have done that. Stuck sweet corn up their nose. So I was like, how do I get this out? Because it wasn't like on the end, I couldn't pick it out. I thought it was like right up there. And he was crying and I was thinking, how do I get this out? And then I remembered seeing something on the telly. I remember vaguely seeing something on the telly how to get small objects out of children's noses. And I just had a quick Google. And yeah, it was right what I'd thought in my head. It was, you sort of pinch the nostril that hasn't got an obstruction in it. You put your mouth over their mouth and gently blow. And it's supposed to force the object out the other nostril. I tried it, but it didn't work, and I didn't want to blow too hard because my partner scared me. He's like, don't blow too hard, you could hurt him or whatever. And I thought, oh God. So in the end, my partner got, I don't know if I've got one to show you, but do you know when you get the small brushes, the small paint brushes, and they have like a long, is it cylinder shape type cap on the end, a thin one? Well, I got one of them off my paintbrushes, put it up my son's nose and sucked it out. Oh, it was the most disgusting thing, because you can imagine what came out as well as the sweet corn. I'd rather him than me, but it worked and he got it out. It was like, I don't care if it's gross, it needs to come out, because you can't leave it stuck up there, can you? I don't know what I would have done if I couldn't have got it out. I'd have felt daft going to hospital because it was just sweet corn. You know, if it was something dangerous, then I'd have been straight up the hospital. But when it's a piece of sweet corn, you think, what's the right thing to do here? Would you go to the hospital if you couldn't get it out or what? I don't really know. I don't know. I'd have had to ring that number, give you advice of what to do. But yeah, most bizarre thing when it come running to me, I've put my tea up my nose. Tea's up my nose. I'm like, what do you mean your tea's up your nose? But I can only say, in my experience, that's boys for you, because none of my girls did that. Why you thought that was a good thing to do, I'll never know. Maybe you can tell me one day. I was like, you do not put anything up your nose ever again. Can hear my children in the background playing. We've had some nice weather here recently. It's picking up. It's really getting warm outside. Even if the sun's not been out, it's still been quite humid. It's humid today actually, because it is quite gloomy. That was my daughter just coming in. She still always asks permission for anything. Like, well, not anything. Like, if they've all had their lunch, they always have a treat. They call it a treat, where they'll grab a bag of crisp or a biscuit or chocolate bar or something after the lunch. And the younger ones are always the first to ask me. And they're always like, can I have a treat? Can I have a treat? And I'm like, yeah, go and get a treat. And because my 13-year-old spends the majority of their life in a bedroom, She doesn't hear them all going for a treat. So normally about an hour or two later she'll come in to me. Mum, can I get a treat? I'll say, yeah, you don't need to ask, just go and get one. I was driving into town yesterday as well. I went to go and pick my daughter some Holy Communion shoes out. So we went trying some of them on. It was rather quick actually. We only went in one shop. In one shop, tried 2 pairs on, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Picked one, came out straight away, done and dusted. And got her some little ankle socks with a little cross on as well. Because her dress isn't right to her, you know, some of the dresses the children wear go right to the floor. Well, my daughter's is sort of, it's past her knees, but it's like it just rests above an ankle sock. So I thought it would be nice to have that. Yeah, so we drove into town, and as we're driving into town on our way, there's a big gold statue, a big gold naked statue. I had no idea. I'd heard of it, you know, people in the local town had been like discussing it. It had been in the local newspaper, but I didn't actually know why it was there or what it was. But on our way home, my daughter took a picture of it with my phone when I was driving, and yeah, I decided to Google it when I got home. I thought, I wonder what it actually is. So I googled it, and Mr. Google tells me that the statue was used in the year 2000 to promote the film Gladiator with Russell Crowe in Hollywood. So this statue has been all around Hollywood apparently, which I thought was quite fascinating. And now it's in our small town. It's really strange. I'm going to put that picture there actually to show you. It's not the best picture my daughter took it, it's a bit far away, but you can see the size of it. You can see the size of it. It's definitely an eye turner when you're driving past it. Definitely is. Put it that way. And they think it's hilarious. Well, you know, anything rude, they're like, it's got a wiggy. It's got a wiggy, Mum, it's got a wiggy. I think I'm going to use either some stickles or glitter gel pens for them sweeties. I've got an opening evening coming up for one of my daughters. He's going to high school in September. Super exciting. She's going to a special needs high school and college, and it's only around the corner from us, so that is really good. She doesn't need transport to get there. I can take her in the morning before I take my other girls to school, and hopefully we won't be in too much of a rush, but it will be a little bit of a rush getting from one school to the next. So I am dreading it a little bit. But I'm hoping if I say to them, can I grab her a couple of minutes early, or can you make sure she's out of school on time first, then I can get from A to B a bit easier. But it depends on traffic as well. You know, if there's anything holding you up, whoops. If there's anything holding the traffic up, then just no hope. The other school will be ringing me up, where are you, Mrs. Wilkinson? I'm like, no, I'm away. It's funny I've picked blue hair colour. I've just painted my nails blue as well. I went and bought myself some new polishes because I use them up very, very quickly, especially when I'm filming, because if you find you've got a chip in your nail, I'm washing up loads. You can imagine 5 kids, how much washing up I do. I don't have a dishwasher, so I do it by hand, and they get chipped all the time. So if I decide, oh, I just want to pop on and do a video, I just get nail varnish and go back over it really quickly and touch it up. So I go through one very, very quickly, but it's nice, this one. Which one is it I've got? It's a Max Factor one. I always have to get the 60-second dry one because I am like, oh quick, let's do a quick video. 60 seconds, let's go. But yeah, it's a nice colour. It's got a little tidgy bit of glitter in it as well. Like a bit of a sheen to it. Don't know what to watch on the telly now. We was watching Moon Knight, but that's gone off now. I started watching a few films that I fell asleep through. I started watching that Harry Potter Secrets of Dumbledore. Not Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts Secrets of Dumbledore. And I fell asleep twice. 2 attempts at watching it. And now I'm not sure if that's because I was losing interest or because I was generally tired. Because I was generally tired one of the nights, and then the second night I think it's because I put it on from the start again and I'd already seen from the so far along. We should have just put it on to this part where, you know, we was up to, sort of thing. Because I'm very much like that as well. My partner, he can watch a film. If he likes a film, he can watch it over and over. Now, it's very rare I can do that. There's only certain films I can do that with. But your modern day films, I sort of can't rewatch them, almost. I don't know why. So one of the films I can watch over and over and over is Hocus Pocus. Yeah, I can definitely watch that over and over. Definitely. I did used to like Sixth Sense as well. I watched that over and over. I went watching that on the pictures with my mum when it first came out. I've never been so terrified in all my life. It was that bit where the ghost that he sees turns round and you see what's on the back of his head, and he says, "Let me show you where my dad keeps his gun." And I was just like, ah, jump scare in cinema, because it was a massive screen. Don't know what else I've been up to this week. There probably is. I've probably done loads and I just can't remember off the top of my head. I know I've been busy. Just can't remember what with. Got loads of dates coming up this month. Well, because kids break up at the end of the month, don't they, from school? So they've got lots of dressing up days, and they're celebrating Queen's Jubilee as well. So instead of my little boy being in nursery for the full day like he normally is, he's only in for an hour on the Queen's Jubilee because they're having this party and it's only an hour and a half. So I feel sorry for the parents that work. You know, I don't work. I'm a full-time carer for my daughters. And but the parents that work, how do they just keep, you know, getting out of work to pick the kids up when they start saying, "Oh, we're having a party day instead, it's only 2 hours instead of a full 6-hour session." So it's a bit, I feel sorry for them, I do. Especially if you've not got the support, family support, that just ask, "Oh, can you pick my kid up?" Because look, I don't have that really. My mum works, and whenever, like 9 times out of 10, whenever I ask her for anything, she can't do it. She just can't do it. Oh, I saw a funny TikTok the other day. It was a woman like dancing along in the kitchen, and she's like, when your mum texts you to say it's okay, they can sleep over again, it'll make it easier for you in the morning. And then she puts her sunglasses on and then she starts dancing some more and drinking a glub of wine, and I'm like, gosh, I don't even get an offer of 1 night sleepover, never mind an extra one. So jealous. I'm not bitter at all. I'm not bitter at all. I am incredibly bitter. Just before I started filming, I was in my little girl's room because she said, "Mum, can you help me find all the LOLs? The LOL dolls." They've got a million toy boxes in the room. Oh, they're fighting now. Ugh. No, they're not, they're laughing. Do you know when you can't tell when they're laughing or fighting? No, they are playing. The dad's with them, by the way. I'm not just abandoning them. But yeah, I found all of LOL dolls, and then she's like, "Can you dress them for me?" I'm like, oh. If you know what the LOL dolls are, and the size of the claws on them, they're like little plastic things that you just have to try and get their arms into and stuff. Oh, so irritating. I'm just trying to cover up that pink watercolour that went over the hair here. I think I can get that off. There we go. Stop fixing my camera again then. It keeps falling off. Keeps falling down. It's this wire I've got plugged in, but my phone will go dead otherwise. It will, it will. It's just over 2 weeks away now, my daughter's Holy Communion anyway. We decided to just, afterwards, just have a little buffet at home. I don't think there's going to be many people. I think it's just mainly for ourselves. Just us. My mum booked a holiday at the same time. She got a bit of a telling off for that. I don't know. Yeah, so I think it's just going to be a small thing. Hopefully the weather will be nice and then we can go outside in the garden. My pet hate now is this hair what twists round. Twisty hair. They're on a mission today, my kids, that wind each other up. They really are. Do you know when kids get in other kids' faces on purpose? And my son's just been like pulling his tongue out at my daughter and going nee, 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 and all the rest of it. Oh dear. Blowing raspberries in each other's faces, the lot. And then they start slapping each other. Oh gosh. You know what though, when you have kids close in age, people always say to you, oh, they'll be the best of friends. They are not the best of friends, let me tell you. All they do is fight all day. Fight and bicker all day. I think there's 18 months between them. I think it is about 18 months. Now my eldest daughter and my second eldest daughter, there's 22 months between them two. Can't remember them fighting like that. Cannot remember them bickering like that, but to be honest, my second eldest daughter, she was a lot younger mentally, so I don't know if that made a difference. My daughter, bless her, she's the same birthday as me, 24th of June, my little 5-year-old. The amount of things she's told me she wants for her birthday. I said, Hazel, it's not Christmas. I said, it's not Christmas, you can't have all that. You're just going to have to pick. She must have told me about 20 things she wants. I'm like, no, I am not one of them parents what buys Christmas amounts at birthdays. I'm not. I normally get them like 3 or 4 things depending on the price of the things they've picked. And they don't need it all as well, because there's like, because they are all quite still young. Apart from my eldest 13-year-old, she's a bit too cool for school these days. But my 11-year-old, she's mentally more like 8. So I've got her, and then I've got my actual 9-year-old, 5-year-old and 4-year-old. So they all like play with each other's toys. So they don't need a lot of new stuff when it comes to birthdays and Christmas, because there's that many toys in that room. I keep trying to do a little clear out, but it just feels like there's still more room in there ever. But I can guarantee the first time you get rid of something, they'll come and ask you where it is. They'll come and ask you where it is. And then you've got to pretend you know nothing about it. No, that little toy, no, I'm not seeing it anywhere. It's in the bin. Oh dear. Gonna do that bit just full on dark because it's like right in the shadows. That. It's my petite hair that goes swirly like this because it bugs me. It really bugs me. I prefer colouring like the Mariola B-Deck hair, but when it's all straight, when it's all down and straight, and you can just go through all the lines like easily. Like, I didn't mind this top section here, but when it starts getting like this, I despise it. And then I have to keep turning page as well for you guys because I need to get the right angle on things. Be a cute page this when it's done though. It's a gorgeous colour in this new one she's released. I can see me running out of ice cream ideas, colours and things, combos, because there is quite a lot of ice cream. Well, they're like all ice cream girls, aren't they? I can see myself running out of ideas somewhat, because my go-to is just going to be glitter gel pen and stickles for all those toffee things all the time. Because colouring them, I imagine, would just be a pain. Bit of a pain. Just laughing at my daughter laughing. Don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I don't know if I'll be filming next when they break up. When is that? It's after this week coming. It's after that week. I don't know if I'll be filming much because obviously my partner will still be at work, so it'll only be me at home with them, and I don't think I'll be able to film because I need to like I said, they're always bickering at the moment. The dad's downstairs, so if they start fighting or arguing, he can sort them. Whereas when he's at work next week, when they're off, if I start filming and they start fighting, that's it. Just have to stop straight away. And they will, because they always fight. They're always fighting. I've still not pre-ordered that Kirby beekeeper yet. I linked it for you guys in one of my videos. I forgot which video it was that I did and linked it. If you watched the video all the way through, you would have heard me speak about it. But yeah, Kirby Roseanne's has got another book available for pre-order on Amazon called Alien Worlds, or Alien World, and yeah, you can pre-order that now, and I've still not done it yet. I think it's around £9, around the same price, but you've no indication of what it looks like yet. So there's no front cover to see, but you can sort of guess. Alien Worlds. It's going to be all things alien. don't think there's anything else being released, is there? Not that I'm interested in, I don't think. Obviously I've just got my new Camilla Decor book. I think I've done 4 pages in that one now. I don't think I'll do another one this month. I'm finishing this page and then I'm picking a page out of the Jasmine Beckett Griffith Alice in Wonderland book that was kindly gifted to me. I've seen a nice page in that book I want to do. And then if I manage to do anything else on top of that, it'll be a bonus. Because I've just been addicted to that diamond painting. The only thing with it, my friend said it gives her a bad back, but it doesn't give me a bad back, it gives me a bad neck. Like my neck where I'm constantly leaning down in the same position. I think what I'm going to have to do next time I'm diamond painting is just set an alarm on my phone for intervals, for get up and walk round. I know it sounds daft, but you do get addicted, and you can be sat there for hours and you don't even realise you've been sat there for hours doing it. And then you get this stiff neck. Honestly, I thought it was the way I'd lied on my pillows last night, and then I realised no, it's not. It's actually because you was sat up diamond painting for about 3 hours last night, Kirsty. About 3-4 hours it must have been. I only went to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning. That's what I mean though, it's addictive, because you think, oh, I'll just do this colour. You get one colour out and then you do that and you think, oh, I'll just do this colour. This symbol or this colour. You just carry on and on and on. Honest to God, it's so bad. Just laughing at myself. I don't know if I go in with this darker colour or not. Let's do a little bit at the top, see if you can tell. I don't think you can really tell it's any darker. Maybe a little tidge. Put a little bit in. And a little bit at the bottom. Did I tell you all that we weren't watching Doctor Strange? I don't know if I did in my last colouring chart, but it's awesome. I'm not going to give any spoilers away, like, but it's awesome. Yeah, I did actually, I remember saying, and then I remember somebody else's comment saying they like Benedict Cumberbatch in Sherlock. And I've not actually seen Sherlock. I've not seen it. I can hear someone cutting the grass outside. I hope it's the grass outside of my house. It's like land, council owned land outside of the house. And they've let it go wild lately. Really wild. But as well as the grass being long, like you don't mind the grass being a bit long, do you? But right at the side of the house there's like loads of weeds and nettles and ivy, and it all just comes straight under my garden fence, because my garden fence is like, you know, the other side of the land, so I'm getting all the nettles through the ivy. It's not good. I'm sick of pulling weeds out. It's quite big, our garden though, to be honest. It goes all along the side. I think our driveway could probably fit 3 cars on it. That's how long the driveway is. So that's how long the side of the house is, where all the nettles and weeds and stuff are coming through, so you can imagine. That garden's relatively small. I did just plant some flowers, which they're coming up now. They're growing a bit more. I need to go out and water them actually. Just reminded myself. Do need to water them. I was in the kitchen washing up this morning, actually, and the biggest tree bumblebee was trying to get in. The window wasn't open, but it was like buzzing around the window, looking at me. It kept coming back. Don't they look gorgeous though, tree bumblebees? It's like they've got like a white butt. Got a white bum, but the colour on them, it's like a red. Like on their actual bodies, it's like a really rich, reddy sort of tone. Really cute. Yeah, my daughter, she's got the maddest laugh ever. I don't know. Once something tickles her, that's it. She's probably trying to wind someone up at the same time and having a good old laugh about it, I bet. I'll bet. Right, that'll do. I'm getting bored of this hair now. You know, when you just start, your hand starts aching, you're like, I'm over this now, I'm a bit over it. So I'm just going back in with the first colour I used now. My daughter's laugh's just cracking me up. I can't go up. Can't go up with her. My 5-year-old shocked me the other day actually. She's always been the one that's protested against sun cream. Like, I think all my kids have got issues with sun cream. They don't like it. Don't like the stickiness of it. Anyway, my 5-year-old, I got that spray one where they can spray it themselves. And she actually wanted it on and put it on herself for school the other day. And it was actually my son who had the issue. He wouldn't put it on. And then he wouldn't put it on for the staff at nursery. And I think the staff at nursery had given him an option. They'd sort of said, come and put your cream on and you can go and play outside. Or you can choose to play inside. And he chose to play inside because he didn't want to put the sun cream on. Like, so I had a little pep talk with him the next day. I said, it's nice sun cream. I said, you don't feel it. It smells really nice. And then you can play outside. I said, I bet they've got water trays outside so you can play in the water while it's nice and sunny outside. And I could see his little brain ticking over. Anyway, the next day when I picked him up from nursery, he'd let them put some on because I could smell it. That's what nursery do, isn't it? They do this smell test. Like when you send your child in nursery, they smell them to check if you've put sun cream on them. So we can't lie about it. If they say put sun cream on Charlie, you can't say yeah because they just smell them. Oh dear. There we go, lovely and shiny. I might just get a little bit of a white pencil to just go through the middle of it. And then I think we'll call it a WIP weekend because I can hear my children getting wilder and wilder and I think they need to go and blow off some steam outside somewhere. So I will go and see what we can do, and then it's bath night tonight, ready for school in the morning, so I start the bath carousel. The only child I don't need to bath myself is my 13-year-old because obviously she's old enough to shower herself. But all the rest need help of sorts. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. And I'm going to leave it there for now. Hopefully I can get this page finished later on, but if I get back into that diamond painting, who knows, because I might just get enthralled with that. But no, I need to I need to finish this page. Drop me a comment down below though. Help me out. What colour do you think I should do the ice cream? I'm really stuck on colours for that now. I've done the blue hair. I'm like, uh-oh, what colour should I do the ice cream? Drop me a comment down below, please. Let me know what colour you think I should use. Please do hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.